Good afternoon, welcome to Wednesday Stretch. So just a reminder, I say in every class, make sure that you are fit and well trained, that you have clearance from your GP, and that you are aware that exercise can cause injury. Today's class is 45 minutes. Yes, it is. We are doing foam rolling today, myofascial, self-myofascial release. Basically, rules on stretching. Thanks for the coffee, pleasure. Hello, Caroline. So make sure that you're hydrated, okay? Your body is made up of a high percentage of water, and if you are dehydrated, you're not going to be doing yourself any favors rolling on dehydrated skin, okay? The object of this is to try and reduce any pain and inflammation. Well done. Hope you got a foam roller, which enhances your tissue function. So that's what the foam rolling will do. So make sure that you're never thirsty when you are foam rolling, okay? We want to try and create a mind-body connection when you're foam rolling. So listen to your body, okay? If it is super painful, stop. If it is tolerable pain, carry on. Foam rolling is never pleasant unless you're a bit of a sadist. Hello, Moira. But it is very beneficial, okay? So generally, if you haven't done foam rolling before, hey Nat, you're probably going to want to throw up when you start rolling over. I do it with clients that come to me for PT, and they're just about in tears. Oh, it's so sore, it's so sore. But once you've rolled over the area about 4 times, it becomes more tolerable, and by the time you get to your 10th roll, it's easy. Okay, so carry on with the pain, okay? Work through the pain, but if it is, you'll know, you get different types of pain. If it is a sharp stabbing pain, that is not good, you stop, okay? There's not pros and cons, there is beliefs and non-beliefs in trigger points. Trigger point, I am a manual therapist, a sports remedial therapist, and there is people that believe in trigger points, and there's people that say it's a load of rubbish. Okay, basically a trigger point is like a hot spot. So if you push the roller onto an area and you get a radiating pain, and it might go down your leg to your heel, that is an active trigger point. So if you hold on that spot, then the pain, you'll feel like pulsing, and then it will go. And that's you work through the trigger point, or the hot spot, as it's called. Basically, you should, if you're brand new into foam rolling and you've just gone and purchased one for today, well done. You need to keep up doing it, and you can foam roll every day. You can foam roll 2 or 3 times a day if you want. The more you do, the better you'll feel. You should spend a few weeks working on your painful spots, so on the hot spots. Generally, I'll just scratch my face, your calves, you'll find hot spots. Your IT band, which is the nice band, tight band up on the thigh, which runners get a lot. That's one of the painful places. Your piriformis, which is right in the middle of your butt, okay? Your quads, your hip flexors, here, you can do. Your pecs, here, and your erector spinae right down the back, okay? Those are your major hot spots. So, hey Rebecca. If you can, today we're going to go from top to toe. I'm just talking you through a few things, but those are, so your calves, IT band, piriformis, quads, hip flexors, pecs, and your erector spinae. You hit all those and you practice working on those, and then you can spend longer on different body parts. With women, we have boobs. Yeah, funny that. So when we are massaging the pecs, not massaging, but when we are rolling over the pecs, you make sure that you hit the muscle tissue and not the breast tissue, okay? Just, you will know if you're rolling over the breast tissue because it's agony, okay? So guys don't have that issue, it's all muscle. Women, well, they do, but it's not the same, okay? Hezekiah, that came out weird. So I will discuss that when we get to the pecs today. It is very important. It is one of the areas, because we use our shoulder. I actually just stuffed a slice of banana bread down my throat, so that's probably going to come back. Yeah, you use your pecs with most. It's one of your shoulders, one of the limbs that you move the most in your body. So it is, your pecs do get quite tight. That said, we're going to just start. Okay, so the best thing I can say to you is your body is the best piece of equipment that you're ever going to own. Okay, so take care of it. I will show you different options for doing different parts of the body. Okay, we're going to try and get through as much as we can. If any of you want this workout, it just tells you, it's just pinpointing muscles. I haven't actually written much on it, but I mean, I'll happily send it to you. SMR stands for self myofascial release, which is basically, it's a general term used to describe most forms of manual therapy, which has an effect on the soft tissue of the body. That's it. Your fascia is your biggest organ, that's your skin, and that's what we're working on. So fascia, self myofascial release, is basically releasing any tense spots that you've got. Okay, right, so I did discuss in the brief video that I made in last week the types of foam rollers. I'm just going to use your bog standard straightforward little one for now. Okay, so we're going to take the foam roller. Hopefully you've got padding on the knees underneath. I'm literally, so instead of sitting on my bum rolling my Achilles, I'm just going to sit back, flat feet. So as you can see, I'm not sitting full weight on it because it is tender, okay? It's hitting into the Achilles tendon. So mine are quite tender, so I'm literally putting a little bit of weight on there, and I can feel that straight away. Can you feel it? You will gradually be able to sit now in full weight on it, okay? That is biting it up. Watch you don't get cramp. Alistair, I can see that you're probably cramping. Okay, so this is your superciliaris, sitting with the roller on the Achilles. I've put some weight over the front. Everybody's going to be different. Fiona. That's quite tender. So I'm just sitting back, putting some weight on it, and then I'm feeling it and I'm easing off. Okay. You don't want to be on top of your heels. Okay. You're just hooked in behind the heels. Okay. A little bit of pressure, and I'm off again. That's all I can take, purely because my Achilles and my calves are wrecked from this week's training. I am a mess today. So this is going to be super painful. You guys that like seeing me suffer in pain, you're going to hear me crying today. Okay, so I'm literally just putting pressure on. Can you feel that? It's quite nice actually now. I'm quite enjoying that now. When I first went on, I couldn't even sit on it. Yeah, and I'm off. Superciliaris. Right, okay. We're going to go on to, feel that release right up the Achilles. Can you feel it? Nice. Okay, so we're going to go on to the calves now. Okay, so you do need, am I in? Yep, okay. So if you haven't rolled calves, or if you have a super duper beast like that, you're not going to want to double up. So I am gently easing in. Okay, so my body weight is forward. I flex my feet so that it is getting right down the back, and I'm just pushing. So you can feel the weight coming up the belly of the muscle. Okay, so this is your most basic calf roll. Okay, you can control it more here. Okay, you can bring the roller underneath, and it's getting right at the back of the gastroc. That's your calf. And then your soleus is on the outside, tibialis anterior. So I've turned my feet out, and I'm just rolling the outside of my calves, which doing this is quite painful, okay? God knows I was going to be late around. So I'm getting around the muscle by turning my feet. So I'm rainbow arcing my feet as I'm rolling, okay? And you will feel it working from the back all the way around inside. Now we're going to up the ante, and I'm going to take 1 foot over, And then I'm going to lift my body. Okay, so I'm going to put my weight in my hands and I'm going to lift. Okay, so that's quite painful. I'm only on one leg, okay? So I am crossing my feet and I'm pushing the weight onto my calf. If you have a beautiful partner with you, they could sit and push their weight. So they would be on their knees like this. You would be sitting there and you would be pushing on top of their legs, okay? So you would be pushing weight. You can have them cross their legs and push the weight, okay? I'm gonna try get a little bit more on this calf because it's super tight. Are you guys feeling that? Some of you might not be able to lift your body weight up. In which case you would double up and push. Here, you must have your abs on, okay? Oh, right, I'm crossing legs. I'm going onto my left calf now. Might look like my right one on there. So if you flex your foot, you're adding more body weight onto it, okay? If you point it, it's a different feeling. I cannot point it, actually, to be honest. It's too painful. But I can roll, and I can apply my own body weight here, okay? I can push my own calves here, pushing. Feeling that? That's becoming more tolerable, and I'm turning the legs. So you don't have to lift your body weight off, okay? But, you ready? Ooh. You want to try go slowly? My lips stuck on top of my teeth because I'm in agony. Ah! Jeez. Okay. Oh my god. So, remember what I was saying about feeling slightly sick? That's just hit me. That's outside the car. Okay. So, they're feeling nicely battered. Lovely. Now we're going on to the hamstrings. Okay, so you're gonna sit up there. So this one, if you have a BC roller, your hamstrings can take quite a hit, okay? So I'm on my fists and I'm just putting body weight. I'm leaning over, putting the body weight on the hamstrings. Again, you can double up, okay? So that is not pleasant. We're looking for about 6 or 7 rolls, maybe up to 10. Try and not frown, you'll get wrinkles. You loving this? Hello, Betty. Okay, crossing over to the other hamstring. You could just, you could not double and so what you do need to make sure is that your core is on, your abs are on. You don't want to take your back out, okay? Hammies, hammies, hammies. So I'm going to try and get the full belly of the muscle. Okay, so that feels quite nice afterwards now. My banana bread was coming back for a split second. Okay, so we're going to get your glutes on there. So you're going to sit on it, okay? This one, support yourself and roll your butt over. So lean forward, you don't want to fall back. You certainly don't want to be falling off the roller. Okay, you're going over the bony part of the bum. And it's just like a rolling pin on a nice big load of dough. Okay. Controlled. Okay. So you don't want to roll back onto the lower spine. Stay off that for now. Okay, we're just getting the glutes there. Okay, so you're feeling that right deep into the sits bones. Okay, and currently we've been doing all the body weight over the middle. Okay, we're gonna go and you're gonna hit the glute med, glute min, glute max. You've got 3 bum muscles and your piriformis, don't forget. Okay, so I'm just getting right to the top. Okay, then we're going to come over to one side. Okay, so I'm going to lift. Oh. So bend the back leg. All right, support your body weight here. I have got my chest turned, my core is on. Okay, hand is under shoulder. Right, so I've turned my foot out. So I'm going to hit the side, and if you roll gently forward, woo, you feel your piriformis. Woo. That's not pleasant. That's not a pleasant noise. So try not to squeeze your muscle, okay? You don't want to contract. When I'm doing massage, I have clients that tense their muscle when I'm trying to get in and it makes it worse, okay? Take a breather if you need to. So, I'm dead dragging this leg. If I want to make it harder, lift that off the floor. Oh my God, my backside. When I woke up this morning, I said to Linda, it feels like I've done 10 hours of deadlifts. So some of you might be just like, nah, not feeling that. Me, on the other hand. All right, I'm turning a little bit more. Watch your back, watch your back. Just getting different sides of the bum. If you feel a real hard, that's the hot spot I was talking about earlier, you sit on it and you wait for it to pulse, 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 pulse. You could also come down, just watch your back. That hurts my back, so I'm staying up. And now it's becoming easier. Okay, when you get good at rolling, go slower. The tendency, what you've seen me just doing, is going fast over the spot. You need to go as slow as you can. Okay, so the better you get, the slower you become. Okay, so we're going to go over to this side. I'm not going to put my backside in the air. So normally you would just roll over. I'm just going to switch this way. So I'm not sticking my butt up in your face. Cheeky monkey. Oh my goodness. So clearly my left side is worse than my right. Holy heck. I'm getting right to the glute, max, med, min. I'm rolling through them, setting up a little bit. So ideally you want to breathe in one way and out the other. Don't hold your breath. Oh my goodness. So I've lifted the foot now to make it a little bit harder. I am actually squeezing my muscle, so I'm physically having to stop myself from pulling the muscle because it's so sore. Don't pull the muscle. Keep rolling, keep rolling. I'm just having a moment. Whose idea was this to do foam rolling? So some of you will just be laughing at me. That's fine. Don't squeeze your face up because you get wrinkles. Okay, I think I'm done on that side. Okay, so now we're going to the hard bit. Okay, we're going to your, oh my God. Okay, so TFL, IT band, all the way. So you've got pear drop You got nice muscle in here, teardrop, pear drop, and then we're going on the IT band. This is most unpleasant, okay? But very important for runners, okay? So, oh my goodness me. Ready. So, come up, take your top foot over. There we go. Onto the foot. If you lift the foot, just that off. Okay, let's try that again. So, take it over, come right on your side. I am supporting myself this time so I don't fall off. Controlling the roller. All down the IT band. Lucky for me, mine are not that sore. So some of you may be squealing like little piggies in pain, like I just was with my backside. Okay, if you can come down, lift the legs, you can double up. Okay, might not be so lekker. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be doubling up on this one. Did I say it wasn't too sore? Okay, if you can, I can't do it. You're going to lift and roll side on. Okay, holy cat balls. Oh. Okay. Can't even get on the side of that, so watch your backs. Okay, then the other side. Jelly belly. Right. IT band first, TFL right on the side. Okay. So I'm pushing a little bit of weight down because I'm being a bit of a winky puff. Holy. Okay, now we're going on to the side. You can bring the foot in front and come right on the side. If you want, lift that leg. Controlled. Down the IT band. Some of you will be dragging your legs. If you can stack two. Not a chance I'm stacking two. So, roll, keep rolling. You want to go slowly over the painful part. Okay? Breathe, don't hold your breath. Alrighty. That's enough of those for me. Right, now we're going to do quads. Okay, so if you need more, go back to them. Okay, if you need more time on that. With runners, your IT bands are really tight most of the time. So the more, that's why that's one of your IT band is one of your hot spots. Okay, you need to practice rolling your calves, IT performers. If you can loosen up those, and the hip flexor, we'll get into the hip flexor now when we do the quads as well. They'll really help you with your running, okay, if you can loosen off those. Right, so another thing I should have mentioned before we started, never foam roll in a hoodie, for obvious reasons, when we get to the shoulders, okay? And also don't foam roll if you've got long hair, tie it back, okay? Mine is French plaited today for this particular workout, because you can basically scalp yourself with the hair on the foam roller. Okay, so I'm just keeping my banana bread down. That was very painful. Right, so now we're going to do the quads, okay? If you want, you can hold, so you put your hips onto the roller. Okay. So you want to be your psoas, okay? So I am not on my pubic bone, all right? Your psoas, come up. I'm pushing here, this muscle, onto there, okay? what you need to do with this is not engage your abs, okay? So when you're on it, you disengage your abs, okay? Because if you're squeezing your abs, you're not going to get into the muscle. Okay, so I am on, and my abs are off, and I'm feeling that stretch right into the muscle. You can stack your hands here and rest your head. So those of you with bony hips, you might feel it on your hip bones. Move around, okay? Get used to working on the foam roller. I'm feeling my core stretching out on this one actually, because I've not got them engaged. Alrighty, we're going on to the quads now, okay? So, oh, that's quite nice actually. I'm liking that one. That's good. Right, quads. Okay, so you want to go here. So I have got my toes down at the moment, can you see? Just the back of my socks, my toes. I'm going to come forward a little bit so I'm in shot, camera shot. Okay, shoulders over hands. Do not roll on your kneecaps. I'm scared to actually lift my feet because my legs are broken. So, roll back to the hips, down the front of the quads. So tuck the pelvis, abs are on again here. So literally, this is killing me. You might be able to lift, can you see how I've lifted? Up, up. Breathe in. I'm getting cramped in my hamstring. That's lovely. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. So, quads. Turn your heels together, toes out. Okay, we're going a little bit. It's the top inside of your quads. And then if you put toes together, heels out, holding hat. Principle is the same. You cross the leg over, you're going to add body weight and you're going to work through that quad more. No ways, I don't think I can cross my legs over and do the quads on this one. Ugh. Can't lift my bottom foot anyways. Oh my god. No, maybe. Oh my god. Abs on. So I'm adding body weight. Breathe. Tilt the pelvis. And back. Okay. So the next one, be very careful if you have sore shins, okay? It is, you have to go quickly over the kneecap so you don't hurt the kneecap, okay? You don't want to crunch your kneecap, so watch, okay? Ugh. To the knees. Woo. To the knees only, don't crunch over. Good. Okay. So again, with the quads, you can change the angle that you're rolling. Okay. So, yeah, mine are too sore actually today. So you roll side on and you can turn right through for the IT band. Cross and roll. Now I'm going to show you how to do your inner thigh, okay, and the groin, okay. So if you wanted, you could put the roller between your legs, this way, and squeeze, and move it and squeeze, but it's better on the floor, okay. You turn the roller, so you're going to be face down, okay. Put the roller on a 45-degree angle, okay? And you are lying here, and you're gonna bring your knee over, okay? So, starting position, here, can you see? Yep, and then you're gonna push. And push out, right up to the groin, okay? So I'm adding body weight by lifting this leg off the floor, okay? You don't really want to be high like this because you'll take your back out. I'm only lifting so you can see how I'm pushing, okay? Ideally, you're on your elbows. If it is too much to lift this bottom leg, keep the leg down, okay? And just roll. Onto the side, breathe in. Ooh. Turn it again. So you're catching all the way along, right up to the inner thigh. This one is actually most unpleasant, just because, push. So I have a hot spot there. I would hold it. So you just keep rolling, breathe, and roll. Okay. So, keep going. I'm just showing you on the floor, standing, what's happening. I'm putting the weight and I'm rolling, rolling, rolling. When it rolls back in, you push right up to the joint of the hip on there, okay? So you want to push, make sure you don't catch skin. It's ideal to do it with tight leggings on, so you're not going to catch inner thigh, because that's most unpleasant, or pieces of clothing. Okay, so I'm switching sides now. Okay, so here, side on, elbow, and you're on the ball of the foot if you want to, or you can be on the knee. You're going to have to move this till you can feel there, okay? Okay, go again. So I can't actually lift up the bottom leg on this one. Relax the foot over it. There you go, bottom leg is lifted. Watch you don't get cramp in the butt. Are you feeling that in the right place? You've got to play around with it. The inner thigh is quite a tough one to do, okay? So again, you can stretch out the psoas major. Okay, face down, relaxing the abs. I'm going to add some nice long arms into this one. Get it in the right place. So it doesn't look like I'm doing much. I'm feeling that relax the abs, don't have the abs pulled. Quite nice. Adjust the roller if you need to. So my inner thigh is feeling definitely rolled. I'm feeling that stretch all through the abs, this one. Okay, right, so we're going right, internal, external oblique. Okay, so I'm just going to tuck in so I don't get caught. Alright, so this side of the roller. Okay, belly on. Okay, so on your elbows, roll. So be careful it doesn't stick on the ribs. I'm gently rolling like a commando crawl. So ideally your abs are on for this one. Watch your ribs, squeeze. Okay, so that's just straight down the middle. Now you're going to drop a knee and you're going to roll here. It's quite pleasant. So I'm getting You're going to feel it in the ribs, okay? Don't push down on the ribs. Find the muscles, okay? You might have to come up, or you might have to have... See, I'm getting muscles right down the side here, and I'm up. I'm feeling that. So it's a gentle movement. Your hips are this side of the roller. Lean. Push. Those muscles. So I'm getting this muscle all the way down on this side. Alrighty, that's quite sore. Right, let's do the other side. So normally I would just roll over and do it that way, but I'm not putting my back to you, okay? So, you're aiming for here, this side, all the way up, okay? Ouch. Ugh. So be careful. If you've got big boobs, you're going to have to hold it up so you're not going to roll on it. Okay, I don't have that problem. Oh. Ouchie. Okay, so pec major here. Okay. Just try to see the best camera angle for this one for you. Okay. Right, your arm is through, okay? So, for those of you that have had breast cancer or have scar tissue in this area, please don't roll over it, okay? Just miss this one altogether, okay? So keep rolling on your butt or something till I'm finished. Okay. So, I have got my hips on the ground, okay? This is painful because I've done a lot of shoulders and upper body, and I'm rolling into the muscle off the tissue, okay? So you feel it, you feel the muscle, and you feel the difference between squashing like a mammogram guys, you'll find this easier, you'll be able to lean more on it. I'm a little bit in my lats on that one, to be honest. Alrighty. Let's go this side. Whatever you do on one side, do on the other, okay? Ow. Roll. Jeez. So I'm just controlling, can you see me controlling the roll? And I'm getting right in, top part of the muscle here, okay? This side is sore, sorer. This one's sorer than the other one. Yeah. That's enough for me. Okay. You could just roll flat on the top part here. Okay. Let's try it. Maybe not. Yeah. So when I am doing manual therapy and I'm doing massage, you can, oh Sean, this is one of the sorest areas to have massage, okay? So I'm getting the spot right now on here, just by rolling top part. So I am physically rolling. I've still got my knees on the floor. This part here, which is your pecs, okay? When you're squeezing, you feel the muscle work from flexion, when you're lifting, for any of your moves that you're doing above your head, extension, in, external rotation, all of these work the pecs, okay? So this part here is generally very tender. If I had you on the table, I would be pushing into here, okay? Most unpleasant. That's what I've just done on the roller. So make sure you're rolling top part of the muscle. It doesn't need to be long. I don't want you to be bruised and black and blue, okay? we're going over and we're going to do the back now. Okay, so your lumbar spine, okay, how are we doing for time? Gosh, we might go over a little bit today, okay? Okay, here. We're definitely going to be going over because I've got probably till 1:15. Okay, from here, so you take the roller behind you, okay? No, you lift up, put the roller here. Lie down, bend your knees. Now put the roller underneath your bum, okay? So, this is a very tender part to do. So what you're going to do is just sit it right on the base, find it there, okay? So it's just above the chunky part of your butt, okay? So that's the top part of your bum muscle, okay? Lift one leg, then lift the other, and hold your legs up in the air, okay? So you could do one leg down, so you feel that right in the lumbar spine, it shouldn't be sore, okay? And do a tap and bring it up. And then you bring the other leg down and do a tap and bring it up, okay? If you have any back issues, don't do this one, okay? I broke my back, so I do have back issues, but I find this helps, okay? But it has to be done under control, okay? You could lower, then I have to stop with 2 legs, okay? Some of you may be able to get down, not me, okay? Well, I can, but it's fine because I've got my abs on. Okay, so what you would do is just gently to one side. You'll feel it's like pressure on one side of the lumbar spine. Turn and lower down the other side, okay? If you need to release the lower back, that's what you would do, okay? So now I am just releasing the spine, stretching out the QL, quadratus lumborum, and then I'm going to move the roller out the way, okay? Now we're going to take the roller behind, okay? So, here, I think I'm still in the picture. Right, you are going to lean back, so you're off the lumbar spine, we're going up, okay? To your erector spinae on the back, okay? Right, now we're going to lift. So I'm going to have to move back further. Okay, so lean back on it, okay? Hands behind the head, lift your bum, rolling right up. So this is getting the full back. Support your head, okay? You feel this on the back of your lats. Cheeky monkey. Oh. Oh, got a nice click there. So you're going to go as high as you can. Okay, I just got a lovely click in my back there, so you will be able to manipulate a little bit. Okay, we're not aiming to break your back. Okay, so now we're going to turn on one side and do the lats. Okay, so here you can have your arm or come up here. I'm rolling into the meaty part of my lat there. Okay, so I've turned. So you can lock a fist and control here. You might not be able to lift your bum up, okay? You roll, or you might be able to lift. Maybe not. Oh my God. Okay. Lie back on it. Oops. Roll one side. Oh my God. Going on the other side now. Leaning over this way. If it's too much, again, pushing. Can you see how I'm pushing into that part? I'm cupping my shoulder, so I'm cupping this shoulder, and I'm pushing. That's quite nice. You could take your arm over, get right into it. Ah! Oh my God. Oh. Other side. abs on. I'm controlling the roller, can you see that? Lifting up, lowering down, so I'm pushing body weight. While we're here, lock this arm here, triceps. Support your head if you need to here. While we're here, biceps. So I'm rolling on this part. Let's go on the other side. So lock. That's another way of doing the triceps. Biceps. Tricep is definitely sore on that arm. Arms feel minced. Okay. So, oh my goodness. Biceps, triceps. Okay. Your lats we have covered. Okay. Your rhomboids, your lats, you do when you're rolling up the spine. Spend more time on the back if you want, okay? So, shoulders on, support, lift. So you would just lean over. Ugh. You might not be able to lift your bum, okay? You can just relax and hold if you find a hot spot right in the middle of your back. Or do a crunch sit up, pushing the lat into it. Okay, so what that's doing is putting pressure into the lats. Okay, it's like somebody sticking their thumb in. Okay, you could come onto the neck, so just roll it onto the neck. So, a bit difficult when you've got ponytails. So I am just applying pressure on my neck. Okay, I'm pushing my head back into it. Okay, turn. So there's like someone holding a thumb into your neck. It's quite nice actually. Make sure you're breathing. Move the ponytail out the way. Other side. Push, 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 push. You can roll onto your side. Have it on your neck here. So it just looks like I'm sleeping, but it's actually creating a pressure. You could roll from one side to the other. So you're gently moving so you're not hurting your back. Neck. Neck is on. I'm rolling my head on it, so I'm getting the base of my skull. Okay. Rolling around, round, round, pushing pressure, pressure, base of the skull on it. It's very nice. All the way. So abs are on, knees are rolling. Do that again. My hips are also feeling. Oh, I do like my neck going on here. That's nice. You can bring your chin to your chest and push down. Okay, so that is stretching right up. Skinnies. It's lovely. Right. You're going to place, so if you have the longer one, you're going to place your spine all the way on there. The only difference between the short and long one is you have to hold your own head up if you're on the short one. Okay, so be careful, sit on it. Get your bum right to the edge, lie down. So my head is on, can you see that? So what you're doing is pushing your back into, keep your legs bent for support. Okay. So you could, if your head is off, you'd be holding your head up like this and pushing each vertebra in. Okay. what you can do is reach over. So I'm rolling a little bit. So this is erector spinae. Down the back of the spine, I'm reaching over. So it's pushing on this side of the muscle, on either side of the spine. Roll, push the spine in, and reach. So you can feel that. I can feel that my rhomboids between the lats into the spine. Okay, gentle rolls. It's best if you look the way you're rolling. Okay. And then bring your head up to neutral. Snow angels. So you want to try and get your elbows to the floor. So can you see my elbows are on the floor here? Here. Not so much. Lifted. So this is the same as doing shoulder. My brain is gone now. I'm just enjoying this. Snow angels. Just call it snow angels. On the wall, we do the towel pull. Okay, but you want to try and fold. Just melt down over the foam roller. Try to keep your elbows down, 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 down. Work on that, Linda. There. If you are on a short one, you need to make sure your head is resting while you're doing this. So rest your head onto the gentle rocks. Push the lower spine in. Good. Come off gently. Okay. Child's pose. We're going to do forearms quickly. So take your knees shoulder width apart, and you're just going to put the weight over here, just there, and then turn your palms. Forearms. You can go side on. Watch your knees, that you don't crunch your knees. So any part that you wanted to spend longer on, so roll, 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 roll. You just go back and revisit that body part. Roll. So this is getting me right in my shoulders. Come back, watch your hair. Bring your hands a little bit closer. Palms facing in. Roll out. Just to the elbows, don't go over the elbows. And back. Take it wide. Watch your shoulders here. Take one hand to the middle, one hand underneath. Oh, this is good for the shoulders. Again, and up. So you got an elevated child's pose here. Yeah. Alright. And that is your intro. I'm just going to sit on this, dude. Okay. It's quite nice. Right, so that is intro to foam rolling, full body. If you're new to foam rolling, just go through the hot spots. So calves, hip flexors, IT band, piriformis, quads, pecs, erector spinae right down the back, okay? A lot of people have back issues, so, and legs and hips. You're wise to do this daily, okay? And really just get to know your body, get to know how the foam roller, feel comfortable with it. It does feel quite painful. I haven't foam rolled in ages, to be honest, and that is just because I'm pretty full on at the moment with all the classes. I do enjoy the stretching class on the Wednesday. This will go onto YouTube, so make sure, you can do it again. You could do this every day, okay? You could target just, so if you're a runner, target your legs, your hips, your back. Pretty much you need to do the whole body, okay? So make sure that you are hydrated, okay? And you're probably feeling very relaxed now because Your body releases natural opioids when you have manual therapy. So that's the same feeling. You probably feel quite thirsty. It's the same as when you've had a massage. You need to rehydrate. Okay, so drink plenty of water, and happy foam rolling. I hope you got something from this. Thanks very much. Bye.